What's up there, guys? It is Animanga back with another crazy what if. What if Ulrich Stern dueled Odd Delarobia, two members of Code Lyoko? So, I'm just curious about, in the comments, tell me, do y'all even know the show? And if you do, because I'm pretty sure it's become into popularity back, for the last 6-7 years, it's come back into popularity. But it was a huge show when I was a kid. That's all I know. And the show is very dark for its time, very edgy. Xana was one of the greatest cartoon villains that's ever existed, in my opinion. He was went too far, like in a lot of places that I can't believe Cartoon Network allowed, especially knowing Cartoon Network as it was, because the show was on when they first started was when Cartoon Network still allowed a lot of that stuff, because stuff like Courage was playing and Johnny Bravo was still playing, which would not ever be aired, today or even in the later years of Code Lyoko, which they weren't. But Code Lyoko was like, it was like 03 to 07 or 08, if I recall, because I remember it ended about 07, 08. That's when most of the good cartoons really ended, in my opinion, was around 08, 09. But anyway, like I was saying, so I just like to see them. I saw them progress through acceptable era to a new era where we're going to cut off all the cartoons that we feel like are too bad for kids. And I don't think Code Lyoko is necessarily one of them, but the ending felt a little rushed, in my opinion. Even though it was almost a 100-episode show, and it basically was a 100-episode show, if you count the Xana Awakens story. But anyway, my favorite character was definitely Odd, for sure. Odd, everyone loves Odd, but Ulrich Stern probably had the most kills on Lyoko. This man was a machine. Ulrich Stern was a machine. Although for some reason it seemed like Yumi was always the last one, who was Ulrich's love interest, by the way. It always seemed like Yumi was the last one to be left alive. Did it ever seem that way to you guys? It seemed like the others were, Aelita, of course, was always the last one, but it was always Yumi and Aelita were the last ones. And my second favorite character, definitely Aelita. I admit, I'm like Jeremy. I had a little crush on her when I was a kid. I kind of liked Aelita, even though she's just a cartoon character anyway. But yeah, I'm sure I'm not the only one. She had the least massive forehead, okay? She had the least massive forehead. Yumi and Sissy's foreheads were gigantic. Their foreheads could take, you could land 5 planes on there and not have a problem. So yeah, sorry Yumi and Sissy. But yeah, that show was crazy and ahead of its time. The plot was extremely good with Franz Hopper and the past of Xana and how the supercomputer was created. So creative. I even saw interviews with the creators, and even they didn't know for sure what they were doing a lot of the time. Yep, get rid of that cat world, because it was becoming a problem. Still, Odd has the upper hand on Ulrich, big time. I'm impressed. Yeah, complete upper hand on Ulrich. Someone told me there was a few episodes where Odd looked invincible, like he was the better fighter. And he honestly did have amazing abilities, but Ulrich had the super sprint. He had he had the super sprint. He had the multiplicity, or whatever he called it. He had the bike, which was definitely I don't know, Odd's was pretty cool transport too. It's a tough situation. I don't know what to say about it. Pot of greed, or pot of need, in this instance. Let's go, Ulrich. I want him to get at least one win. One problem with Ulrich was his dad was a jerk and insane. Like, his dad was a mean jerk. I felt so bad for him as a kid. My dad was kind of strict like that sometimes, but mainly he loved Yu-Gi-Oh like me, so he's the one that got me into it, basically. Well, not really. he watched it with me, like when the first episodes came out of Duel Monsters. And that's what got me into it. But he was there, you know. Yeah, that doesn't work on Sheehan, dude. Odd going down. Ulrich showing who had the real best kill count on Code Lyoko. So I know some people love Jeremy a lot. Jeremy was probably my third favorite character. The two nerds were definitely two of my favorites. And Odd, I don't know if you classify him as a nerd. Odd was just odd. The funny guy. He was a class clown. Not really necessarily nerd. I have talked a lot in one duel, but Ulrich wins the first. Okay, Odd, you're down here. And Ulrich. This should be good. This should be good now that it's gotten heated up and Odd's probably pissed that he lost the first round. No way you're better than me, Ulrich. No, the real rivalry was Ulrich and William. Y'all remember William, the edgy bad boy who Xana controlled for like half the show? Yeah, well, not half. It was like the last third of the show he controlled him. Yeah, but Xian's Castle Mist doesn't really help unless you're being attacked. That's the problem with it. And Odd has Solidarity, which actually does not work. It's because that's a... Yeah, now it works. That's what he was waiting on. You need that out of the grave. Yeah, but that... I don't know. That hurts you more, Ulrich. That is some good defense. Gotta hand it to you. Chamberlain will definitely hold out. Cat... Well, I would have kept Cat World. You had it. You were good. You would have had 4,000 big ones. Stray Cat. Uh-oh. Another one. And now you're in deep trouble. Yep. Attack you directly. And now Ulrich is in deep trouble. Odd is playing his very best with his cats. Of course it references, you know, he was dressed as a cat on Lyoko. And of course Odd, being the samurai that he is, gets the samurai deck. Makes perfect sense in my opinion. Whoa! He's got the steed and he's got the Murasame blade. Super sprint! I used to make fun of how he said super sprint in the show. So, you got a stray cat there. Really? Oh, do you want monster? Are you doing Monster Cat? Is that what we're doing here? Monster Cat destroys everything, right? Or your opponent. Just defense mode. You know what? That was not a bad move, and plus it's, you know, it's purple like Odd was. But it does not beat... What's his name? Iru? Iru. Iro. I don't know, it's close, but I feel like, yeah, if you... I feel like Ulrich just lost the duel. Because of this. The Monster Cat. Yup. Oh, he almost ended it right there, but Ulrich has 100 left. Main character time. Beat 1900 or you lose. You have to beat 1900. Yoriza. Oh my gosh, Grandmaster. No, he attacks directly. I forgot about that. It shouldn't matter. He attacks directly. Yoriza's effect. Let's go, Ulrich. Dang, Ulrich with the 100-point comeback. Told ya, Odd. I got the most kills on Lyoko. Someone once did a stat page of it. And Yumi surprisingly almost had second most, I think. Odd had second most. Ulrich had the most. And we don't count William. But William always caused problems for them, so. Last duel. Can Odd even win one duel? I'm not sure about that. Ulrich's been going off. Ulrich Stern. That's a perfect last name for his family because his dad is very stern. But yeah, Ulrich's girl was Yumi. Everyone knows that. Well, Yumi slash Sissy. He kind of had a lot of girls after him. And a lot of the girls were, I think, after William. He was the bad boy. And then, of course, Odd never, he was like dated a lot of girls or something, but like it never worked out because he's a slob or, you know, something's wrong with him. He's a slob, he's dirty, he's got a dog, he's mean with his jokes sometimes. His voice is annoying, that's probably all those things. He's got some weird hair. He's svelte, as he liked to call it in the show, but he's really skinny. But hey, I relate, man, I'm skinny too. But yeah, stuff like that, I'm guessing. Well, I mean, Ulrich was the same. He was skinny, but he got all the girls. Just, I don't know, something about that bad boy attitude. Plus, Ulrich knew Pinchak Salat, which was like a yoga kung fu thing in France, apparently. Oh, shoot, Monster Cat. Monster Cat. Luckily, he still got Sheehan out. But that Monster Cat's gonna cause problems if he gets another one. That stinks. I'm kind of impressed. He came back from nothing. Nearly evens the duel. What do you think of that, Ulrich? Yumi's mine. Wait, what'd you say? Yumi. I don't know. I'd take out the stray cat first. So you wanted the hand of the sixth samurai, eh? Well, guess what? It can't be destroyed. That's gonna be really clutch. That's big. He stopped him from protecting his monsters. Odd, you gotta do it. Okay, he's doing it. He's going for Monster Cat. Monster Cat's effect. Y'all like Kiwi the dog from the show? Kiwi was cool. I think Ulrich can win. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If he can get the right matchup. Horn of the Phantom Beast protects him just enough. Wow. Monster Cat. That could be the duel depending on what he has face down and what he draws. It depends. Hold on. Wait. It's 100. That's only 100. If Ulrich has any monster, basically, you lose. This is it. Ulrich wins. Odd. You're just one step below Ulrich. You got the laser arrows. You got the, you know, you're running on the walls. You got your hoverboard. But you do not have Ulrich's charisma. Ulrich Stern wins 3-0. And that was really fun. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe on YouTube. The channel's name's Animanga. See you for the next one. I'm gonna go listen to the Code Lyoko theme song now because it's too good. Y'all know how good it is. If you know the show. Alright. Bye.